Hello and welcome to the TCF Morning Show. It is Thursday, February 13th. I am joined by Boomy at BoomyTCF on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at ZLilja, Lilja. The main page is at typical_Chicago. Instagram, Facebook, type in typical Chicago fans. Follow us on there. Go to YouTube, type in typical Chicago fans. Subscribe to the page on there. I think we're almost to 50 subscribers. We would love to get to 50 subscribers here soon. Watch the videos, like the videos. Let us know what you think. We put every TCF morning show on there, and we put all of our typical Chicago fans podcast on there too. We also put the TCF morning show on our podcast, on podcast form, I guess is how you would say it. And if you wherever you get your podcast from, Apple, Spotify, Spreaker, type in typical Chicago fans. Subscribe if you are on Apple. Subscribe, rate, review. And if you're on Spotify, follow. And I think if you're on Spreaker, I think you just follow it. Listen to the shows on there. We love all the support from all you guys. Give us a 5-star rating. We love you all. But thank you to our sponsor, The Muddy Otter. Go to themuddy.otter.com. Get this beautiful mug right here. Products just like it. It won't have the TCF logo, unfortunately. But if you want a product just like this, go to themuddy.otter.com or go to their Instagram and Facebook page if you have a custom idea for Hannah or Mitch, and let them know, and maybe they will be able to do that for you. Like I said, he made a beautiful gift for my mother in memory of my aunt, so that was a beautiful, and like I said, just custom ideas just like that. If you got that for him, hit them up on Facebook and Instagram, or like I said, if you know Hannah or Mitch, just hit them up on their pages, and they will help you out as much as they can. Boomy, how did you do on the Score Trader app in the New Jersey primary?
Well, it was the New Hampshire primary, but you were close.
Damn, I was fucking close. I was close.
I did pretty well. I had the winner. Like I had said the other day, I didn't get in on the primary, but I'm in right now on the overall. But I am getting queued up because Bernie Sanders, as I called, did win the New Hampshire primary, also causing two of the other major candidates to drop out. So it's going to be pretty tight here coming up. Let's see, Bernie Sanders is probably the number one nominee for the Democratic Party right now, and I have mostly all of my stock in him. I know that one's making money right now. Pete Buttigieg is quietly behind. But make sure you go to the Score Trader app. I know most of our users are Apple users. You can get it on the Apple App Store because you can win cash prizes in their Score Trader Vote 2020 event. And it's a free-to-play prediction trading game on the Apple Store with a variety of events. Like I said, I barely missed out on I forgot to put my stuff in for the New Hampshire, but I bought all my stock for the overall, the Democratic National Party, the National Convention, which will happen on July 13th. But you buy and sell shares in the Democratic presidential candidates in a freestanding continuous trading market while also participating in the state primary events like New Hampshire the other day, Nevada, South Carolina here at the end of the month, and then on March 3rd, Super Tuesday, which is all of the primaries and the delegates are based on popular vote equivalents. So they go to the polls and you vote who you want. And so all of those events are coming up here soon, and they have those smaller events, but they're also a big part of this major event, which is the Democratic National Convention. You can win in those events alone, but it's your performance in those events and the Democratic National Convention that affect your trader, the tokens that you earn for the entire event, and that's how the real cash prizes are won. It integrates political news into the app, so it's a great way to stay tuned and engaged in politics in the election cycle, all the while expressing your vote of confidence in who will win based on who you buy in the long haul, with plenty of flexibility to change your picks. Right now, I have some picks on some people I don't think are going to pan out, so I'm going to trade those stocks, even if I take a little bit of a hit, and then maybe gain some. I've gained some money in Bernie right now, so maybe I'll keep stashing away with him and keep adding more with Bernie there. But just go to the Apple App Store, download it, follow them on Twitter at Score Trader app, as well on Instagram and Facebook. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's not that difficult. Go to YouTube, and they got a little thing on how to get it started. They got little tutorials. But yeah, coming right up, Nevada and South Carolina here at the end of the month. So if you have any interest in politics, even if you don't, and you want to get more involved, maybe you're one of those people that watch the news and you're like, I don't know what they're talking about, but I enjoy, finding an extra thing to keep me motivated, keep me involved, and this is a great way to do it. So head over to Score Trader app on the Apple Store.
Thank you for that beautiful ad read, Boomy. Like I said, thank you to our sponsor, The Muddy Otter and Score Trader. But let's get into our first topic for the day. I'm actually watching the game right now. It's a 9:30 start, so it's a little bit later, but the Blackhawks and Canucks, the thing is the third game of a 5-game road trip. And they are 0-2 as of right now on the road trip. A tough one last night. But I think that they will hopefully be able to bounce back here. They need to get another win because, unfortunately, right after I got an argument with Boomy about the Blackhawks, there's no way that they're going to be over. They lose the game, and it just kind of slowly – they said they got 3 more games on the road. You're already 0-2 to start the road trip. You want to get at least 1 or 2 more wins, and you don't want to go 0-5, and that's, I wouldn't say it's the end of the playoff run, but it's really going to damage the hopes. It will damage the hopes.
Yeah, man, you want to stay afloat. They're 6 points back now, and they had cut it down to 2 or 3, and then you drop a bunch in a row. When you're not even picking up one, you're not even sending games to overtime. And I did come off a little negative, but man, I just haven't seen the consistency, anything consistent all year. I think their longest winning streak is, 4 games. And they're sending some games to overtime, but also just watching the play, even when they went into that 4-game winning streak, it's not like they were, burning the nets, out of the crease. I don't know, man. There's just nothing that's really jumped out. And I'm like, yeah, this team's going to just turn it on. And, Patrick Kane's going to be 2009 Patty Kane again. And Jonathan Taze is going to do what he did. It just hasn't been there, man. That's 10, 11 years ago. I don't know. I'm a little worried. I'm more worried than probably the rest of you guys here around TCF are.
Yeah, and like I said, if you lose tonight, you start off 0-3 on the road trip, and you got a tough 2 more games, then, you start getting a little bit worried about it. But at this point, I'm just trying to go game by game, have some fun with every game. The last game was tough, though. I thought it just got out of hand kind of quickly there. But like I said,
I have firmly placed my hand. I have taken the panic button out of the drawer. I've set it on the table, and I've firmly laying my hand on it. I'm not ready to smash yet, but I am ready to. My pressure is lightly applied to the panic button.
Tonight is a big game. Tonight's a big game.
Yes.
So, like I said, we're recording pretty much as the game's about to start. So. You will know how the game goes, but we are hoping for a big win because this would be a nice win. Get them back on the winning track, and hopefully.
I was pessimistic the other night, so I'll be optimistic tonight. The Blackhawks won 4-3.
Let's hope. I'm excited. Like I said, this is a big game tonight to watch. It's a nice game to go to bed to in a way. Just kind of sit down and watch the game in bed and. Hopefully it's close and you kind of want to stay up and watch it. I'll gladly be tired tomorrow morning for a Blackhawks win, but I will, unfortunately, hopefully, I will not have to go to bed sad that I stayed up and watched the game.
See, my move lately has been falling asleep at the end of the first period. I'm waking up to go to the bathroom, and then catching the score right at the end. I'm getting a little bit old, Zach. 30's coming right around the corner.
It's not a bad way to go about it, though. More sleep, the better.
I need all I can get, man.
As I'm the idiot, as it's midnight, and I'm
Well, just wait till the summer. You know how I get in the summer, man. It's you can call me at 1:30 in the morning. I'll probably be sitting downstairs playing Grand Theft Auto or 2K or something stupid. But these are the dog days right now. I got to get stash away as much sleep as possible.
But let's move on to our next subject. The NBA All-Star Game will be going on this weekend in Chicago. It's big time for the city of Chicago. The United Center is going to be crazy this weekend.
It's going to be negative 5 degrees.
Well, there's going to be celebrities all over Chicago this weekend, big-time athletes all over the all over Chicago this weekend. It's going to be fun atmosphere, I think, around Chicago. Yes, it'll be very cold, so there won't be much going on throughout Chicago, I guess, really. But the United Center and the restaurants and clubs and stuff will be having fun. But, yeah, nothing will be done outside because it's going to be cold in Chicago this weekend. Actually, it's kind of funny. Where I'm going to be this weekend up north, well, I think will actually be warmer.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be
supposed to be like
closer
30,
to Canada, but you're going to be in warmer weather.
30 on Saturday and Sunday's like 20. So, yeah, it's going to be warmer up north than it will be here as I'm snowmobiling.
Yeah. Dude, and I don't know about you with the also, like, I just wish the Bulls were competent and competitive because, like, if the Bulls were competitive, the All-Star game in Chicago, this could be so damn fun. And it's just, like, I can't get myself up for it. And, like, the whole Kobe thing, like, if they're going to try the Kobe tribute in the game, it could be a fun thing. It's going to be something new. I still am that little 9-year-old kid watching Vince Carter and Kobe Bryant in the dunk contest. And, like, I just can't get up for it. I don't have any.
And like
right
you said,
now.
with the Bulls being, if they were relevant enough, they had one or two players in the All-Star game. That would be awesome. But our guy is pretty much gonna we have one guy in the 3-point contest. Kobe White's not even the Rising Stars competition.
Pulled out of the skills competition.
Yeah, that kind of stinks. But I'm guessing it's just you don't need to be doing that when you already have a whole another part of your season left. But it would have been cool for him to come back to the city of Chicago. But what are you looking forward to most here All-Star Weekend? Not just the game. Anything to do with it.
Yeah, man, I love, this is so stupid. This is my childish brain. I love the dunk contest and I love the celebrity all-star game. It's so stupid, but I don't know. I find it funny. I find it entertaining. I like the dunk contest. I thought it kind of jumped the shark a couple years ago, but it still continues to get better and better, in my opinion. Yes, obviously we'd like to see guys like LeBron James out there and Kevin Durant, but it's the guys that go out there give it their all and they come up with some really cool stuff. I enjoy that, and I don't know, man. I just find, like, I love comedians. I love comedy movies. I probably watch more stand up than I care to admit. Like, to me, the celebrity game is pure entertainment. I don't know, just watching guys be funny that can't play basketball, or girls that can't play basketball that try to play it at all. Like Kevin Hart, I really don't like that much as an actor and a comedian. Like, he's okay, but like in those celebrity all-star games, the dude's hilarious. So, and I'm also, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of intrigued about the whole Kobe Bryant memorial thing with the resetting the score and all of that wild stuff. So I'm just interested to see how it pans out.
What I'm excited to watch and gamble on throughout the weekend, not the weekend, I think it's just Saturday, the skills competition, the dunk competition, and the 3-point. With all those competitions that night, it's a fun night. Like I said, I'll be up in Wisconsin. I'll probably be having a few beers, so we'll be having some fun. And I'll be able to gamble on some. It's always random. You don't know who's going to win the skills, and you don't know who's going to win the 3-point. It could be anybody, and they have pretty good odds. So if you're going to be watching anything, I think in the All-Star Weekend, I think the skills and the dunk contest and just putting a little bit of money on it, that'll make it exciting, because especially like you said with the tribute stuff they're doing for Kobe, I don't really know how I know this is shouldn't worry about that, but the gambling aspect of it, it's going to be kind of confusing. I don't really know how they're going to do lines because they're going to be kind of like resetting the score and stuff, I think, every quarter. So if you like to gamble, I would say the skills competition and stuff, it's always fun. You get to have some fun with it, and you can win some good money. I think the odds are. I'd
be really interested in the Rising Stars game if Kobe was playing in it, but I don't know. I'm not. I'll probably still watch because I'm an idiot and I enjoy the All-Star Weekend, but
it's Kobe White.
It'd be much better if Kobe was playing in it.
In the Rising Star game would have been nice to see, because, like I said, it would be nice to have a little bit of hype around something with the Bulls.
Yeah.
And at least a guy, maybe he would have got off to a nice start to his rookie season, but no, there's just been no consistency right there. It's just another bad part
but
of
there's
the
also
Bulls
guys
season.
that did make that roster that are just as inconsistent as him. I'm still a little pissed off with the NBA and the way they've handled this whole situation.
No, but you know what I mean. I'm just saying that it'd been nice to have a guy as a rookie out there
Oh,
and it
yeah.
been something to look forward to. It'd been nice. But the NBA All-Star Weekend, I think it'd be nice for the city of Chicago. It'll be fun, but it's also gonna just put a spotlight on. Yes, it's a great city for events like this, but this team stinks. And I hope maybe that will highlight that a little bit. I hope. I don't think it will,
I agree.
but you can only hope. Scary moment in the NHL last night. Am I right, Boom? He had like a heart attack on the bench.
Yeah. So last night in the St. Louis Blues, they were playing the Anaheim Ducks, and defenseman Jay Bouwmeester has a positive prognosis after suffering a cardiac episode during Tuesday night's contest. He's hospitalized in the UC Irvine Medical Center, and basically, from what I understand, is he essentially, and correct me if I'm wrong, a cardiac episode is. I don't want to misspeak here. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But it's on the lines of a heart attack. He had some heart issues. They did have to use a defibrillator to revive him after he collapsed.
Scary shit. Like in the middle of a game.
Like this comes from me. I mean, you remember what I went through last year as, a school employee with a 13-year-old kid on our basketball court. And it doesn't matter the age that the person is. It's anytime that the defibrillator comes out, it's scary and terrifying stuff. And this dude's 36 years old. He's a professional athlete. And I don't know if you saw the video, Zach. I mean, he's sitting there and he just like kind of panics a little bit and then just goes forward. And it's like, then when his teammates start seeing that something's not right. I mean, and I think good on the NHL, good on the Blues, good on the Ducks to postpone that
the game.
You
no one needed to play. There's no way you can be in the right state of mind to even want to play the game after seeing something like that.
Yeah.
No one deserves to have to play a hockey game after seeing something like that. So,
right. Imagine having to play professional sports at a high level when like the guy that you share a line with or a guy you sit next to every day, like you don't know if he's alive, how he's doing. That's in that mental headspace to try and play a very physical game. Maybe he, isn't, mentally there and he gets hit and get hurt or whatever the case may be. So I think they did the right thing, but dude, I just know what I went through about a little over a year ago, and what I saw and all that stuff just came flooding back. And it was, it's so good to see when they're able to get the defibrillator out and get these guys taken care of. So, but yeah, real scary moment last night.
Yeah,
and it literally happened like right as we got done recording too.
Yeah. Thank goodness he is, in good condition now. But a very scary moment in the NHL. And it's just, I mean, that especially a sport like that, like it's just you're going so quickly, you're skating up and down the ice. I mean, like that's got to be the endurance it takes to play hockey and the speed you're going and all the equipment you have on. Like I couldn't imagine.
Right. I mean, that's what luckily they have all the medical professionals there that are trained and ready to know. I mean, I'm sure they got, think about all the padding he has on in his jersey and his undershirts. Like they had to cut through those to get the defibrillator on. That's no easy task. Good on those guys to get that taken care of so that Jay Bouwmeester was, able to be saved.
One last time. Thank goodness he's, in good condition and, just a scary situation all around. But Boomy, to end the last show of the week here, you got a wacky web story for us.
All right, man. We've talked about this. I do work in a school. I do work, I'm a teacher, a coach. But there's a woman in Florida who is not making the rest of us look very good, my man. And shocker, it's coming from the state of Florida. Usually all the idiots that we talk about in this lovely segment come from the state of Florida. But a Florida first grade teacher is facing felony drug charges after she tried to buy meth while she was teaching.
So like the meth dealer came into the school?
Let me get here. Valerie Lee Prince, a first grade teacher at Jacksonville Heights Elementary School in Jacksonville, was in contact with an undercover officer of the Clay County
Jeez
Sheriff's Office.
Louise.
Um, they revealed that the woman was talking to an officer about buying an 8-ball of meth. She told the officer that he can come to the school before the kids arrive at 8:30 a.m. or during her lunch break
Jeez
at 11 a.m.
Louise.
Yeah.
Goodness
She was
gracious.
pretty nonchalant, and the indication was that it was no big deal to the suspect. She basically was trying to cop an 8-ball from a undercover meth dealer while she was in charge of first grade kids. She said she was going to do a little bit before school and then save the rest for her boyfriend. That was her defense. So
That was her defense?
yikes. Yeah.
What a defense.
You'll like this. She admitted that she has used methamphetamine 10 times within the last 5 or 6 months, and I'm sure that has to do with while she was teaching. I mean, if her track record shows anything in her decision making, she's probably came to school to teach first
Imagine
graders.
she's like,
First
okay,
graders
guys,
high on meth.
I'm going to be real with you. I was only going to do a little bit and then save the rest for my boyfriend.
Yeah, she said she
Goodness.
was going to buy the narcotics, use some, and then save the rest for her boyfriend, is what she told Clay County Lieutenant Dominic Panica. So, yeah.
That's wild.
moron.
That is wild. Boomy, anything post-show here?
I didn't take you for much of a snowmobiler, my man.
I haven't
I've known
been.
you my whole life,
It's been about 6 years now since I've been.
I know
snowmobiling,
you're a North Woods kind of guy, but I don't know. You just never really jumped off to me as a snowmobile guy.
So I was thinking I'll be with the family and stuff. So I'm going to turn it into a little bit of a TCF trip here. I'm going to document the whole thing. I'm going to make a little bit of a video out of it. Make some fun with the content. I'll have the whole family.
Hey, while you're up there, and if you got time, you can finally do those videos we did from Wisconsin the last time you were there.
Well, I said I got a 6-hour drive there, so we'll see.
Exactly. Those are only sitting in our Google Drive for the last 9 months now.
Yeah, like I said, but I'm gonna focus on getting some cool content around this trip and stuff, and have some fun with it. Like I said, it's gonna be like a 6-hour drive up there, and we'll just be messing around. So I kind of want to show around. I haven't, like I said, it's been about 1.5 2 years since I've been up there. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to document some stuff up there and make some fun content. Like I said, that's what we kind of do with this now is whenever we do some fun things, we can turn it into some content and say that it's for content, but we're actually just doing it to have some fun.
Exactly. We'll have to go up there as a group sometime. I have not been on a snowmobile since I was probably 11 years old, and
That's probably a good thing.
I've never driven a snowmobile, not one time in my life. I rode on the back of one with my friend John's dad back when he lived in Compton, I think. So, it's been a hot minute since I've been on a snowmobile.
Like I said, maybe we should keep it that way.
Hey, take it easy now.
But the only thing is, you got to get luckily, my mother kept my snowmobile license thing because you have to take a class and everything. And I literally got this in 2014. I haven't seen it since 2014, and somehow it's still in the house.
That's
laminated.
It doesn't expire.
No, it doesn't. You don't have. All you gotta do is have it one time. You just have to make sure you keep it, and somehow I didn't lose it. I didn't do anything.
That's very surprising for you. No offense.
I didn't do anything. Between the second I got it, I got it. I went snowmobiling probably a week later, and then after that, never saw it until a month ago. That's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
It's perfect too. Like I said, I didn't have to take the class over, and it's all laminated.
Now, are you a trails guy, or what do you just rip it across a lake?
Yeah, you gotta go trails because there's really nothing else. Because you just kind of go around bar to bar having some fun. I'm not really into the whole going fast thing. I'm just out there to have some fun. I'm out there to
dude, it's people would be astonished at how many people get seriously injured or killed on snowmobile accidents.
Well, yeah,
That blows my mind. Every
it's
year I see some story from Wisconsin about it.
stay on the
Or
trail and
Minnesota.
you're good. You're good on the trail.
Right.
So people that try, you gotta go like 100 miles per hour across the lake. It's like it's fun to do, but also I'm more into like, oh, let's go on the trails. Let's just have some fun with this.
Just take in the scenery, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get a GoPro for the helmet.
Yeah, there you
There we
go.
go.
Better get on Amazon and get that expedite shipping.
But we hope you all have a good weekend. This has been the TCF Morning Show, Thursday, February 13th. Thank you to our sponsors, The Muddy Otter. Go to themuddyotter.com. Go to the Instagram, Facebook. Check them out on there. I said go to themuddyotter.com and check out their products. Also, thank you to Score Trader. Go to the Apple Store, type in Score Trader, download the app, make an account, get yourself ready. When is the next one, Boomy?
Nevada at the end of the month.
Is it primary?
Yes.
Nevada.
Nevada, either way.
Primary. So get on the app, make yourself an account, and get yourself ready. Boomy has been kind of playing around with the app and has fallen in love with it. And he's big into politics and stuff. So if you want to go on there, go. It's fun, and it's a new way of watching politics. If you're not that into it, or if you're into it and you kind of want to have, it's almost like gambling on it. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It is. It is a good time. Just try it. Just try it. If you don't like it,
blame Boomy.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. It's the best app ever. The best
You'll
app
enjoy it.
I've ever seen.
It's free. What do you have to lose?
Yep. Thank you. Like I said, thank you to The Muddy Otter. Thank you to Score Trader. Thank you to Boomy at BoomyTCF on Twitter for joining me tonight. I am Zach Lilia. You can follow me on Twitter at ZLilia, LILJATCF. The main page is at typical_Chicago. Instagram, Facebook. Type in Typical Chicago Fans. Follow us on there. Go onto YouTube, type in Typical Chicago Fans. Subscribe to the page on there, the Typical Chicago Fan page. Watch our videos, like the videos, comment on the videos, let us know what you think. And then wherever you get your podcast from, type in Typical Chicago Fans, subscribe, rate, review, and if you're on Spotify, follow us on there. Anything else, Boomy?
It's stay warm this week. It's going to be cold, man. We're going to be back to that bitter, polar vortex cold. So everybody out there, stay warm.
I wouldn't know. I'm going to go to where it's warm.
Must be nice.
Up north. I'm going to Wisconsin in the winter to get warmer weather.
Yeah, exactly. That makes no sense.
All right, so I hope everyone, like I said, has a great weekend. This has been the TCF Morning Show, Thursday, February 13th. We love you all.
Peace.